Here on BBC One, the main lunchtime news with Chris Lowe.
Good afternoon. A bus taking 50 orphans away from the fighting in Bosnia has come under sniper fire on the outskirts of Sarajevo. 2 children, a 3-year-old girl and a boy of 13 months, were killed. The bus was travelling without a United Nations escort.
The bus set off to cross the front lines at about 6:30 yesterday evening. The children were tied to the seats so that they wouldn't be thrown around by the rough roads along the way. Their parents are already refugees. The plan was to reunite the families in Germany. Our cameraman took this picture of 13-month-old Rocky Sulemanovic just before he left the bus as it approached no man's land. A few minutes later, Rocky and Vedrana Glavas, a 3-year-old girl, were killed by the sniper. The shooting happened a couple of hundred yards behind me. It's about the most dangerous stretch of road in Sarajevo, and they chose the most dangerous time of day to go down it. Snipers hidden in these buildings, which the Serbs control, kill or wound people almost every day. This morning they were trying to continue the journey.
So we are still here and we are waiting for transport. Keep going, and I hope so everything will be passed in the best way.
The UN sends armored convoys down the road every half hour. It said it hadn't been asked to protect the children. Jeremy Bowen, BBC News, Sarajevo.
Police in Hampshire have launched a murder inquiry after the body of a teenage girl was discovered near Portsmouth. Her body was found by guests at a wedding reception in the grounds of a community centre at Horndean last night. Detectives believe she was aged between 14 and 18 and have appealed for help in identifying her. They say she'd apparently suffocated. The area was sealed off today while police searched for clues. Hundreds of people are taking part in a silent march on Wimbledon Common in memory of Rachel Nickel, who was murdered there last month. It will end with a short ceremony near where her body was found. The organisers say it's to show that women and children who use the Common will not be frightened away. Rachel's funeral is tomorrow. Rescue teams in Nepal have started recovering bodies from the Thai Airbus which crashed north of the capital Kathmandu on Friday. Since then, the search in the Himalayan foothills has been hampered by bad weather, and early today the wreckage was found scattered along a ridge 11,000 feet up. The plane was carrying 113 people. Officials say there's no hope of survivors. The singer Michael Jackson is to see his doctor in about half an hour's time to decide if he's fit enough to go ahead with a concert in Cardiff later this week. Last night, Jackson cancelled a performance at Wembley Stadium half an hour before he was due to go on stage. He was said to be suffering from a virus or flu. Since then, he's been in bed, resting at the Dorchester Hotel. Britain has taken another gold medal at the Barcelona Olympics after Greg and Johnny Searle with their cox Gary Herbert won the coxed pairs rowing event. Their victory completes a marvellous weekend for Britain's rowers, following on from yesterday's gold for Steve Redgrave and Matthew Pinsent in the coxless pairs.
Jonathan and Greg Searle in the blue boat were well behind the Abagnale brothers with just 200 metres to go. The Italians had dominated the event for the last decade, but the Searles are known as strong finishers. This was a real last gasp win.
And they're coming and coming again, and the Abagnales are tiring, and they're going to go through them. I think they could do it. They're coming, and they are there. The Searle brothers have beaten the Abagnales, and that is a great achievement.
Afterwards, the team, including coach and cox, joked about the grandstand finish.
Save the best for last. This is the way we do it. Give the crowd a thrill as well, you know. Race it and do it well. That's what I say.
But eventually, Britain's 4th goal of the Games was just too emotional. Rob Bonnet, BBC News, Barcelona.
England's cricket selectors have dropped Graham Hick from the party for the 5th and deciding test against Pakistan at the Oval. Hick's made a disappointing start to his test career, averaging just over 18 in 11 matches. John Childs and Phil Newport are also left out, and Philip de Freitas is still not fit enough for a 5-day match. Spinner Phil Tufnell and fast bowler Devon Malcolm are recalled to the 12-man squad. That's it. There'll be more from the newsroom at 6:25.